Welcome back to the One Predator podcast.
Everything working now?
It is now.
Yeah, Pierre can hear.
I was like, I couldn't hear the intro, bro. I was like, what
best
the
part.
heck? Yeah.
It's like your fight song, like WWE coming out.
Yeah,
of the
right.
curtain. Like,
Exactly.
Yeah.
All right, another episode of One Predator podcast. Sitting in the kitchen,
Yeah.
talking coyotes.
Yeah, for the last half hour.
Yeah, we should have just been recording.
That's all right. We'll go over what we were just talking about.
All right, we'll
We got to
start.
do our sponsors.
You know what's weird is like we do this every time. We sit down, we talk coyote things, and then all of a sudden we're like, hey, we should have been playing this whole time.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Or recording, not playing, but you know what I mean.
Rush Custom Callers for all your hand calling needs. Waterfowl, deer, coyote, distress, turkeys. Handmade
Custom.
by one guy in his own shop. He's probably spending 12, 13 hours a day on his lathe
He's
right
probably
now.
there right now. Poor guy.
Yeah. You can find him at rushcustomcallers.com. We got Defender Training for all your pistol class needs. They got women's only classes. Let's see, pistol permit classes, the new New York 18-hour concealed carry firearm safety training class.
Really? There's an 18-hour now?
Yeah, you do.
It is. It's mandatory 18-hour.
It's 16-hour class and then 2 hours of live fire.
We didn't do that.
Yeah.
No.
Well,
This
'cause we
started
got ours.
in 22?
Yeah.
The CCIA.
So when I did mine, it was 2 hours.
Yeah.
2 hour class, and you basically just went over parts
Everything.
of a gun.
Parts.
Yeah,
different
the
types.
parts of a
safety
gun.
stuff.
Revolvers and
And
shit
that was
like
it.
that.
And you were free to go.
Yeah. You
They're
your
making it
paperwork to
harder
the
and
sheriff.
harder.
Yeah, I remember we get done. He's like, all right, everybody come up here.
Sign your paper.
Yeah, and I was
Yeah.
like, oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, Kathy doesn't want anyone to have a pistol permit, so.
And it's like it's the same course. So if you don't have a pistol permit and you want a semi-automatic rifle, it's basically the same course. I say it's the same course, and you might as well just take your pistol permit at that point, pistol permit course rather at that point, and then get your SAE endorsement.
I just can't even. That's the first thing I did when I got old enough. Was to go out. Everybody had a semi-automatic 22.
Yeah.
Sure.
Mine wasn't a Ruger 1022. I missed that bus. But I had a Remington.
I have like 4 22s. I don't think any of them are 10. I don't own a
Do you have a
1022.
1022? We should just
I
go buy
don't.
one.
So
Let's
Seth,
just all go buy one.
Seth makes those custom
Don't say
1022 receivers, and then my thought was to just build a full custom 1022 off of one of Seth's receivers. It's gotta be good. I
I
mean,
don't
carbon
know.
barrel.
I
and
want
stuff.
so many things now with rifles. It's not even.
Well, the other day I'm at my
I'm like
house.
tired of mine. I'm like, I want something else.
And kind of the same thing. I'm at my house the other day, and I was like, I need a carbon fiber barrel for my M&P 1522. So I bought the carbon fiber barrel for it, and swapping the barrel out, try to take the old barrel out. It's kind of stuck in there. I got the jam nut off, and I popped the end of the barrel with my left hand. The barrel came loose, slid up through the upper. The little ejector thing popped off and stabbed through my right hand. In the meantime, the end of the barrel smoked the joint on my middle finger and bruised that. So I put both hands out just trying to swap a barrel out of my 22. But the new carbon barrel's on there. It shoots really good, and I put the Wraith Mini Thermal on it, so should have a decent little.
Who else? We get sidetracked.
Yeah, I'm going to finish this one. They also do a men's only class, intro to long rifle shooting, 600 yards plus, intro to home defense with a shotgun, and practical
This is a door.
revolver.
Take your shotgun and blow holes through the door.
You can find them at thedefendertraining.org.
Yep.
And we got double dog drags. for all your predator dragging needs.
Coyote,
Where-
call
where-
lanyards, all that
Where
stuff.
is the tactical training place?
The website?
Location.
Oh,
He's up by Bryan, Amsterdam.
Was it like Green
area.
Island
Yeah.
or something?
no, Amsterdam area. Up that way.
Okay.
I don't.
I know there's another one up by like Green Island somewhere. It's like American Tactical or something, I think.
Fultonville.
Yeah.
Fultonville, yeah.
Gotcha.
So, actually, he has a list of counties here that these classes are good for. So you got Montgomery, Schoharie, Fulton, Rensselaer, Essex, Saratoga, Madison, Herkimer, Albany, Columbia, Franklin, Clinton, and Schenectady counties.
Oh,
So if
it
you're
does
in those
it
come down.
goes
counties-
by county now too.
I
What the hell?
guess.
What's
I
going
don't-
on?
Well,
She's trying to make it difficult for
Right.
people to get pistol permits. She
Right.
doesn't want you to have guns. They're trying to outlaw. She's trying to outlaw Glocks
yeah.
Why?
because they're too easily convertible to fully automatic.
Yeah, because of the switch.
The magic's Glock switch.
Do you know how
everything's
accurate a
fairly
full automatic Glock is?
Not.
Right,
Yeah, accurate
Right.
any full auto is.
right.
Not
if
at
you've
all.
ever shot a full auto, you know exactly
Why do you-
how
why do you-
inaccurate it is.
Why do you think it was always safe 3-round burst
Right.
and full auto?
Right.
Yeah.
3-round burst because you can lay
Da-da-da.
some suppressive fire.
Right.
Brah, brah, brah,
Yeah.
and still be somewhat accurate.
Whatever.
Yeah.
You're. That's like. Forget it.
They're just assuming you can just hit your mark every time with full auto and not,
That's
you
not
know,
how it
not
works.
lift fucking 3 feet.
Yeah. From the
Well, that and it's not a minigun.
right.
Right.
You know.
I do.
But
need
even
one
those
of
things
those.
are scary.
I do need one of those.
I mean, I guess
minigun?
if you're using like subsonic 300 blackout or something, you could probably keep the nose down enough to really do something.
I would
but
imagine
even
those
then-
have some recoil though.
Blackout.
subsonic isn't so bad.
Yeah, I
the
mean,
the
yeah, I
300
guess
blackout
sub's a
subsonic,
little better.
yeah.
Anyway, sorry. More tangents.
Yeah, double
Or
dog
so-
tracks.
Yeah, he makes lanyards for your calls too. Those are super cool.
Yep. No,
I need a chest harness adapter for that, so I could just like plug the handle into a chest harness.
He makes the thing go around your chest.
Okay. Yeah,
like
we got a
like
scoop.
a big strap.
Yeah, we got to
Yeah.
scoop one of those for sure.
Yeah, we can ask.
Perfect. Yeah, I'm here
Yep.
for it.
We're stuff guys. We like stuff. You know, we don't need all this stuff.
Just
Yeah,
when
but I
you think
own
you're-
it.
Right.
Just when you think you're making your load into the field lighter, you buy something else to.
Oh my god.
Well,
pack in.
it was like Josh's double from I don't know a week or so ago. We had to
That was
drag
almost
this
a month
thing
ago.
uphill, fucking 200 yards, and then across the field, and then back down the
I asked him
field
how that
300
was.
yards.
It was a thing.
We swapped. Yeah. He went right hand.
There's
He went
there's
right
no
hand.
shame in it. Don't be afraid.
He
Oh,
went.
it was-
He went right hand, left hand, and I was like, "You need a break." I went right hand, left hand. we managed to get him back to the truck. But
You don't think there's no cardio involved in coyote hunting?
no, yeah.
You are fucking sadly
Yeah.
mistaken.
It was 72 pounds of coyote.
imagine
Imagine
those
like
nights.
I stayed home for like a week or so, and then I go back. I think the other night I went out here, and I walked here a little bit, and I was like, man, I'm out of shape.
It's
already.
flat here, buddy.
It's
that
flat.
Thing is
That's what I mean.
flat.
Like I was like tired. Anyway,
Yeah, imagine those
we got on
nights.
these fucking tangents. We can't stay
Imagine-
focused.
Imagine that night where I had to haul 6 of them out of the fucking field.
What
That was uphill both ways, no shoes,
Yeah.
in the snow type of shit.
I think snow would have made it easier.
I drug that
That's
one from
fair,
here
too.
in the snow, just from the bay pile over to here. That sucked.
Yeah.
We used to
That
drag
sucked.
them.
And right after it snowed, like when there
Oh,
was
so
a
it
lot
was
of it.
so it was deep.
Remember, we used to drag them back leg first. If you take that wrap and you wrap their 2 feet up under their chin, and
like a sled.
yeah, all that hair is going that way, and
Yeah.
it's so much easier to drag coyotes nose first with their feet up at their nose, their front
We
feet
haven't
up at
really
their nose.
drug one in a while.
No. It's been almost a month for me.
Well, because we haven't been out shooting them.
Wow, we went out last week.
We tried.
We tried. We're gonna get those fuckers.
I stopped. I stopped on the
some,
way out.
Some spots we have, we just like we get these special coyotes there,
Mm-hmm.
and
They hang
turn
up.
into an obsession.
It becomes a mission.
Yeah. Those,
Oh, those are the two.
Those hang up coyotes.
Right.
Yeah.
That'd be the third time we went to that spot, and they get so close.
They did the same thing.
Same
yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
Next time we're just
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We got permission next door.
Oh yeah, they're dead. They're dead, and they're pretty coyotes.
Yeah.
That was a big cat.
Yep. And we saw
Yeah,
a
that's right. The
bobcat,
cat come out.
That's a good thing I wasn't up there either. I had a one leg. I was aggravated, so I
Well,
probably would have won.
I thought about it too because I was like, I'm gonna go up to the hill, top of the hill
Yeah.
with Josh, and like I go up there, and I'm like, dude, is that it? Like, I think I got a clear shot, and he's like, oh, it's a bobcat. I was like, all right, well, we'll wait for a minute,
Right.
and he just slow walked the whole way down. Didn't matter what call we were playing, he just didn't
No.
really care.
No, that was
It was a good
They're
cat.
they're
though.
getting super sketched out now. We're to that point
Yeah.
where
Well, it's breeding season now,
Yeah.
like heavier.
yeah,
breeding
they're paired
season,
up and they're
yeah.
doing things together, and they're not. I don't want to say they're not talking to each other. I think
No,
they
they're
howl.
still talking.
Yeah,
It's just gonna be a matter of running more vocals than anything.
Yeah.
So, you know, male howl, female howl, pair howl, mating fight, whatever.
I think we did all that stuff last week, and that's what. And then when we were getting ready to leave, man, there was two more. There was 4 coyotes.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, they lit up. Yeah,
because the other 2 left, and then we go to leave, and 2 let up right.
Oh yeah,
right,
Oh,
fucking
two,
next to us.
2 more
Yeah,
because they were talking to another. Pair.
yeah, they were
Yeah.
talking to another group
Yeah,
on the other
'cause-
in the other farm.
Yeah, the other
We
ones
actually
exited
called
out.
4 there
Yeah.
Right,
because the first 2 left.
Yeah.
They went down the field and
right.
disappeared.
Yep.
Yeah,
That's
me,
what
and,
I forgot about
yeah,
that.
me and you were like bullshitting for a second
Yeah.
in the
And
driveway
they howled
thing.
so loud, it was deafening.
I just happened to flip the scanner up, and it was in like on the other end of that, like the end of
Yeah.
the like tire track. Car,
Yeah.
Well, it's like a wagon path or
Yeah.
whatever. I said, "Oh shit!"
Yeah.
Again,
Yeah,
just
I got
walking the other way though,
I went
slow
up on
walking.
top of that knoll there and try and get a view of them
We're
from
gonna
the
do
other
that
side.
every time now.
Yeah, that.
But
that
you know
was
why the
little.
wind screws us there? It's them valleys, man.
Uh-huh.
Them valleys are always sucking at. It just it's the same thing here. I was watching, last night. These things drug the bait away from the camera, and I don't want to say that they're educated, but they know it. They figured out. Took them
What's
a
that,
couple
here?
of days, but they got. Even though my deer's tied,
It doesn't matter where you put bait. Every coyote, every fox,
Yeah.
every possums, raccoons, all will do it. They'll take a big chunk of meat
Yeah.
and they'll go off away somewhere and either eat it or like a fox will cache it. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? So they'll run down. So that kind of happened tonight. So the camera went off.
is your stuff tied or no?
Well, there's a piece of rebar in the ground, and I always throw the rib cages down.
Sure.
So the rebar is through the rib cage, and if it's just like a rear end, I'll put like the pelvic bone, that
Yeah.
little circle,
So it's
the hole in the
tied.
middle. Yeah, I'll throw in technically, but at the same time, there's a lot of pieces that can come off, and every fox that's ever come to the camera, they'll always take a few big mouthfuls
and
or
they
whatever,
leave.
and they'll go cache it somewhere.
Yeah.
And if it's not, and it's a leg, they'll drag that leg off. But they always do that. They'll never sit at the bait pile and just sit there and munch it. They'll usually just pull a piece off and walk off somewhere.
Yeah, these things drug it, so they tripped the camera, but I can't see them because they're away from it. So I shut everything down last night. Everybody went to bed, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna gear up, and The wind says it was out of the south blowing north at 1 mile an hour.
Yeah.
1 mile per hour. And I'm like, it's in my face, but I don't care. They're hitting the bait pile.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go out here, maybe call or maybe just hang out.
Yeah.
So I get out there, set up, and I turn around because I forgot my headset, which my truck isn't that far from where I was. Turn around, come back, and the wind's hitting me right in the face. And that's because of these valleys and the different, temperatures in the terrain.
Thermals and stuff.
Right.
make
It was
them
just
swirl
it
and
just
nut, too.
sucks, and that's the same thing at that place we go to.
Yeah, there's some
It's got
deep-
them
deep
valleys, and
yeah.
I think no matter which way we think the wind is supposed to be blowing, it's never
Yeah.
going to be that way.
Well, it's weird because if you look at like the weather app, sometimes it's like south wind or whatever. And you're like, all right, that'll be perfect for X, Y, and Z stands. And you get there and it's like it's not even blowing south; it's blowing like
Right.
fucking east or
Yeah.
fucking northeast.
Well, it's
or
terrain.
something. Like that's not even. Yeah, it
it's
doesn't make any
terrain.
sense.
It's
Right.
that's
So
what
you gotta,
I'm
like,
saying.
You can get there, park the truck, hop out, check the wind,
Yep.
and then just figure out like where you're gonna set up from there. Really.
Well, even last night I get out and I set the call up and I look with it, and it was the fog was starting to roll in. Got real foggy last night, and I'm adjusting my scanner and I don't see no heat out there, so I get that, And I turn my scope on, and I look through, hit my light, make sure my light is lined up. And I look, and there's 4 eyeballs down past the 300-yard plate.
Yeah.
Just poked up over the hill, looking at me, looking around. And I'm like, I can't see them with the thermal because the only thing sticking above is their ears.
Ears, yeah.
And I get down on the gun again. I look, and there they are. They're just pacing back and forth. And what it was is the wind was sucking right down through. So as soon as I got out there,
Yeah.
they smelled me coming. And
Yeah.
because I turned around and looked at wood stove. Because the wood stove,
Yeah,
chimney is always smoking in the
Yeah.
boiler. And sure shit, it was. I could smell it. And I'm like, it's blowing right down there.
I do the same thing when I leave the house. I leave the house to go on. Doesn't matter what the weather app says.
Yeah.
I always look up at the chimney and go, all right, the chimney smoke's blowing.
Right that way.
Whatever way, and I go from there.
I watched them for a few minutes, called, tried to get them to come back. They wouldn't get. Once they're, it's like Brian says, once they've been somewhere or they are leaving, it's hard to get them.
Yeah, it's tough. It's definitely tough.
But
Especially if they know you're there or like that scent kind of gets fresh. I'm sure there's been times where you've walked out of the house and not known they were in the field.
Right, sure.
And like whether there's harm there or not, that scent is still
well,
there.
see, the
and they're
problem
always
is
just gonna be weird
here's the
about it.
problem: is your other 360 camera is down there, but the card's full.
Oh yeah. Definitely
So I
swap it
would
out.
know that they were there, but the damn card's full and the camera's not taking no pictures.
Yeah. You know what does that too sometimes? If the batteries aren't full, because that takes 6 pictures all the way around.
Yeah.
If the batteries are under 20%, I realize they stop taking pictures too, or stop taking all the pictures. So the
That
camera
thing-
will go off, and if you look at it, it's just one picture. And it's not the target picture. Why wouldn't, if you're going to send me 1 picture out of 6, why not send me the target picture?
That thing's got a panel on it. The batteries are full.
So those are the original ones. They come out with a new 2.0 Pro or whatever.
Yeah.
I heard the picture quality on it is
Way better?
fucking phenomenal. You still have that issue with the condensation buildup on the inside. So some of the guys were plugging in remote solar panels, and then there's a company that makes these little it fits in the battery compartment. And it's just silica beads that draw moisture out.
Oh, that's a good
So
idea.
when you shut it, yeah. And it's the only thing that really fixes it. You can call the company and they'll send one back. But there was a million comments. The guys were like, yeah, dude, I've sent them back 20 times. And they still just, that condensation builds up in there. It's just there's an air leak somewhere in the seal that comes in. Which you'll have that with one of those type of cameras, I mean, that's
that thing is.
that's a lot of moving parts.
I went down there with my little hand reader and erased a bunch of pictures off it a while ago, and the problem is that's a really active part of the field, and that lasted a fucking couple days.
Yeah.
And then it was full again.
Yeah, the turkeys and deer. And
Oh yeah,
shit come
because they
out
love
there.
that little
This is
corner down there. So
1,000 pictures.
I have to go, and I have 2 cameras right now that need to have cards, and I should just buy new cards, go switch them out, bring the other ones home, and erase them on the computer. Because you can't. I tried to erase them off on the app, and it doesn't do anything. Because it still saves it to the memory card. But anywho,
Yeah.
what are you looking up?
I saw something in ad. I think it might have been Facebook or whatever. Ecotech's coming out with a new call.
Oh yeah,
Mm-hmm.
of course they are.
So I think it's the Outlaw Plus Pro. I think that's what it's called.
Yeah. Man, I'm sorry. Trying not to.
I don't know if they even have it on their website yet.
It's not out yet.
Not out yet. It's coming supposedly first quarter of this year. So the next 2.5 months.
You gonna buy another call?
I don't know. Because you see the advertisements for this freak call.
No. Was that this ultrasonic one?
Yeah,
That's
$2,400
Yeah.
thing. This new call has it. This new Ecotech has the high frequency
Oh.
in it.
You know what's weird is there's always that new technology
course.
shit that comes out, but then you're like, do we really need something like
need
that?
it?
Because not for nothing, my Lucky Duck Revolt fucking has called in so many
Right,
coyotes,
mine too.
Well,
and then you're like, how much better does it get? But then at the same
the
time,
quality
you
of
go
the
back
speaker, I
to
think.
you go back to right the actual sound that comes out, whether you get that those weird raspy notes or something from like the
Out
speaker
of the
bouncing or
tweeter.
whatever.
Yeah, the tweeter
Right.
sometimes.
And it's then you kind of like think about that compared to like, well, my mouth call sounds like shit if I'm standing right here, but on the other side of the field it sounds like gold.
Where the hell were we when we were howling? We were spread out.
Down south.
Well, that was
last Friday.
That was
Oh
that
yeah,
double-
so last
double
Friday we
field
went
thing.
to Copake, and
Oh yeah, you guys ended up out
yeah, and down there, and we spread out, and
there. I know you
he,
guys said you were trying to go down there.
and the fog rolled in down there real bad too.
Oh,
We weren't there. Well, we stayed. We went up by the barn a little bit and all that, and called a couple foxes,
Raccoon
raccoon, and 2 foxes,
and house cat.
and a house cat, and we didn't bother with those. So,
No.
but he was.
I would hope
What do you
not.
think you were? You were probably, I don't know, 200, 250 from me yards,
Oh, easily. Yeah.
and he blew in his mouth call. You couldn't even fucking tell, man. I pulled my ear off. I thought it was a coyote howl.
You'd be proud of me. I was messing with a coyote
Did you
call
bring it?
the last couple weeks. They've been in my bag.
They're
I just
going
never
with
put
you
them
tonight.
on. All right, well, I'll do it tonight.
If we're spreading out,
Yeah,
if
I
we're
think
go-
we should.
If we're going up there and
Yep.
spread out,
Yep.
bring your mouth call. Just use the
Yeah.
damn thing, all right?
Right.
I'm
please,
gonna do it. I'm gonna do
for the
it.
love of God.
For the love of Brian Rush.
Yeah, for the love of Messiah.
For the love of Brian Rush. Just tooting that thing one time.
Right. I just want to hear it. I just
just
want to hear it. I'll
flatter
tell.
us.
Listen, I'll be honest with you. If it sounds like shit, I'll tell you. I don't
Yeah.
care.
Well, I know. I mean, that's where my hang up is. Is like I just.
Don't worry
It's
about
like it's tough because like you got to. I want it to be good 8 times out of 10. Where like previously it's been good like 4 or 5 times out of 10.
So this will just be in front of him and I. Imagine trying to do it in front of Brian.
Yeah.
It would
So
probably.
the first time we went there,
Yeah.
he was like, when I bought, we had already had the rabbits. I ordered the
Howler.
The
howler.
rabbits are pretty easy
Yeah.
to get a hold of, though.
I ordered
had
the
all that
howler
thing right
while we
away.
were recording a podcast, and he called. That's the first time me and him talked. He called me and was like, "Hey, I see you're local to me. If you want to come up, I'll show you, how to use it." And I called Josh. I'm like, "Holy shit, Brian Ross wants us to come to his shop." So I was like, "You're going with me. I'm not going up there alone."
Fanboying.
So he hands it to me, right? Now, I've been hand calling at that point for a while. My calls and style are a little different than the way his are set up, but he hands it to me. He says, "Let's hear it." And I'm like,
Shit.
I
I'm on
look
the
at
spot.
Josh, and Josh could read
Like-
my mind.
Trying to lick your lips.
It was like fucking, and Brian, Mr. Positive, he's
Yeah.
like, "Oh no, it sounds great." I'm like, "No, fucking don't."
Well, he did
Yeah.
the same thing to me when I went to get the turkey calls that morning.
Oh, really?
He's like, "All right, here, just
Let's-
do this," and I'm like, "No."
No, I don't want to do
That
it.
that coyote call works
Don't
great.
you
if
know what
yeah.
stage fright is?
That
Right?
coyote call works great if you're calling in geese. Honk, honk.
Yeah, he called me out. I looked at Josh and I was like,
Sick
"Oh, fuck.
elk.
Okay, fuck it. Fucking send it. Okay."
Yeah. But yeah, he did the same thing to me with the turkey calls. He's showing me how to do it. He's like, "All right, now you do it." I'm like, scraping the
Skirt,
thing across the slate.
So it's just peeled up.
I was way more comfortable the second time because when I had him make the calls out of the post from the home farm, I went up there and hung out with him that night. It was super windy. We were going to go hunting, but it was like kicking. And so it was just me and him in his shop having cocktails, bullshit, and then it turned into a call session.
Yeah.
So like we're sitting at his table and we're just calling, and he's like giving me pointers and stuff, and like it was like a private fucking call session. It was great.
Private howler.
And I was there. Shit, I was there a while. I mean, I didn't come home till like 1:30 in the morning. And Brian was like falling asleep. I'm like, "All right, bro, I'm gonna leave." Okay. It was like, I mean, you're obviously tired.
All right. Well, I'll bring the hand calls out tonight.
What do you hear?
I don't know. I keep hearing something.
Hand
What do you
job.
hear?
I don't know.
It's not the dishwasher because that's open tonight.
Yeah. You got to add water to that fish tank, though.
I know. I told her today.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
the damn fish
I
are
think
about to be
needs-
beached.
It's a 10-gallon tank. I think it's like a quarter of a gallon in that thing.
She's been real busy with her realtor stuff,
That's fine.
which is totally fine.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
fill that coffee pot up and run it over there.
No,
2-3
she buys
times.
special water for the fish tank. Don't even
Good
listen.
night.
We talked about This has already been an argument. I was like, honey, you want me to just fucking put some water in there? You know what I mean? She's like, you
fresh
can't
water
use
from
that
the
water.
tap.
The chlorine will kill the fish.
Oh, hey, I didn't think about the chlorine.
Yes,
yeah,
it's
city
town
water.
water.
Yeah, shit.
Yeah, so
Municipal.
I'm like, well, they're about to be fucking dried up.
Right.
It's about to be Lake Mead over there.
Some water is better than none.
Right. So she's on it. I know it's terrible.
Anyway,
we're not here to talk about fucking fish.
Yeah, I
Stop
don't-
picking my house apart.
I don't hear it because I'm deaf as fuck.
Yeah.
so.
Yeah, we'll be out, and I'll be like, hear a howl. I'm like, Perry, you hear that? He's like, nope.
Yo, the other day we're sitting there and he just like stops and he blank stares at me and I just like turn and blank stare back at him and he's like, "Are you really that fucking deaf?"
Yeah.
And
I
I'm
was
like,
you don't
yeah,
hear
I'm
that?
not even kidding.
He's like,
I'm
he
really
pulls
that
his
deaf.
headphones off. He's like,
You all right?
no, man, I don't hear it.
Yeah. Like, you all right, dude? He's like, yeah, you don't hear that? I'm like, no, not even a little. Not even a little.
I mean, I got tinnitus,
Yeah.
but I can still hear okay.
Mine's like bad. It's like, just
Oh,
constantly.
ringing?
Both
Oh,
ears.
Yeah,
yeah.
mine does that too.
Oh, dude, if I'm in a quiet room,
Yep.
forget about it.
Yeah.
Constant.
That's
It's
from
like when your mind isn't busy, because like when my mind's busy, it's
You don't
never
hear
an
it.
issue. The minute like you start to relax, it's like
when you lay in bed, right?
That's why I have the
It's
fan
even
on.
worse. Yeah.
Yes.
Sleep with
So
the fan
I
on.
have like a oscillating one, a little one. And
Yeah.
she's like, you got your fan, because I turn it on in the winter.
Mine,
And
I
I'm
don't
like,
turn
I
mine
have
off.
to. Huh?
Mine's on 24 hours a day.
Oh,
Yeah.
really? You don't
Yeah.
turn it off?
Nope.
No.
All because
the fans
when
stay on.
when I get up in the afternoon and I open the bedroom door, I'll point it at the door to get the hot air,
Yeah, to
from
circulate.
home.
Yeah.
the rest of the house in it, because I got the pellet stove, so the furnace ain't running.
Yeah, I also have like the ceiling fans. I don't have really any like the little like stand up.
I gotta have
stand
noise,
fans
too.
or
Yeah, I
anything
got a
like
stand
that.
fan.
But then
I'm
some
alright
nights
without
I'll turn
noise,
the fucking.
but-
She'll have the TV on, and I'm like, I'll wake up. No, I'll hear her, sleeping. I won't say it, but I'll hear her sleeping, and I'll be like, man, this thing's driving me nuts. Let's turn it off, and she'll wake up. She'll, what did you turn the TV off for? I'm like, you're not even here.
Like, yeah,
You're
bro.
in La La Land.
I heard you snoring 2
No,
seconds
I didn't
ago.
say that. I didn't say that.
Kaya gets mad. I'm like, yo, you were snoring mad loud. Then you started farting the whole room. I need a gas mask when I sleep up in this motherfucker.
Well, I ain't even gonna say any of that shit. But wow, tangent.
Yeah, that one went sideways, but it's all right. Yeah. So anyway, well, on the way out, you were talking about the other day that the cameras are going off. Speaking of being up at night, the cameras are going off with all those foxes
Yeah.
and stuff. So for you, I went out, left my house.
So you did get one.
I grabbed my. I said, I'm gonna go down to HBC, hang out with everybody. It's league night, cornhole league night. So I was like, well, I'll go down there.
Pierre's
for a
part
minute.
of every
So
fucking league in Coe County.
I am. I'm a pistol league, archery league, golf league,
Yeah.
cornhole league. So golf league and archery league overlap. So this week I'm not. So archery league rather starts next week. So this week was the Thursday that I had free. So I was like, well, Godge ain't gonna be home for a bit. I said I'll run out and just go hang out with everybody at cornhole league because they're all friends of mine anyway. So anyway, I grabbed the gun, grabbed the new tripod. I picked up 2 vets from a buddy of mine. Got a good deal on that, and then jumped in the truck. I go drive out. So when I go to jump in the truck, the camera goes off, and I was like, "Oh, CJ will be happy." I said, "I'm gonna stop at the field and shoot one of these foxes."
They're on the
So,
fucking bait all night long.
yeah, the guy texted me. He's like, "Bro, you got to go kill those foxes. It's keeping me awake." And I said, "All right, anything for a pal." So get out of
It's
the truck.
the same notification
Yeah.
as my camera. So if I'm
The little
sleeping,
train horn thing.
yeah, and it
Yeah.
goes off,
Yeah, it's a train
I
horn, so it's-
instantly wake
yeah.
up and I'm like, well, fuck, that's all the way.
yeah.
I can't shoot any of those.
Not even like a ding-a-ling or anything.
Yeah.
It's like, whoa,
yeah, And I'm
train
like,
horn
okay,
thing.
Here I am.
So I drive out to the field. I hop out like I always do. I throw the gun in the tripod, turn the scope on, roll a fucking round in the chamber, and then left my collar in my fanny pack. That's got like my extra batteries and stuff in there. And the only time I leave my fanny pack in the truck is when I think it's just gonna be like a quick set because something's in the field already, and it always always turns out that something's wrong, and I need whatever is in that fanny pack, which is extra mags, extra batteries, so on and so forth. So anyway, I run up to the top of this hill, and it's not a short walk or an easy walk. Get up to the top of the hill, set my shit up, see the fox in the corner, go to look in the scope, and the scope's off, so I turn the scope back on. It flashes on quick, and then it turns right back off. Turn it back on, pulsar comes up for a half a second, and then it blinks back off. I'm like, shit, must have left it on. So I run back down to the truck, grab batteries, come back up to the top of the hill. Fox is gone, everything. Change the battery out, and then I'm just sitting there kind of like flustered. And sure enough, I'd got that new tripod, so I put it in the tripod. I was pointing it out in the woods behind my house, and apparently left it on the other day.
I've done that before.
So the battery's dead. So anyway, I throw a battery in there quick. Fox is nowhere to be found. I'd go walk to the actual point of that hill and turn around, and sure enough, behind me, he's on the complete opposite end of the field, probably 600-700 yards the other direction from where he was. So I let him come back in. He comes back in, and I shoot the fox, which was nice with the new tripod. It was super steady.
How was it? You like it?
I do like it. I mean, anybody who's listened to the earlier podcasts I was on knows that I just shoot like one of the Primos trigger sticks with the fucking
bog
and I put a bog death grip gun clamp on, and everybody picks on me about it. I'm like, it's fine. Just tell me you can't hold a gun still and shoot.
I shot one with it.
I mean, it's a good. If you can hold a gun still, it's fine. If you need extra help, I get it, whatever. And I'm not really picking on anybody, but putting that two vets the gun on the two vets tripod. I mean, it does hold pretty still. But so I smoked one of the foxes. Text CJ would be a quarter,
one down.
A quarter happier. Well, there's two reds. One red has got mange.
You see, there's no tail. It's like a rat tail.
Yeah,
I thought it was a possum.
Got a possum tail.
One picture is just the back end of it, and I'm like, oh fuck, that's a big possum.
I got the one with the extra bushy tail.
Oh, good.
The stick tail's still there. And there's two gray foxes there.
You got to get rid of them though.
Yeah,
because they'll spread that shit.
Yeah, I was hoping it was going to be the mangy
gas on
one,
them and burn them in the field right there.
Yeah. So I plugged one feel good fox on the way over.
Trigger time.
Yeah. Mostly it was just like, there's a fox to feel. I got this new tripod I haven't shot off yet. Let me see what's up. Plus,
ain't no time like the present.
Plus, I ain't trying to keep CJ up at night as much. So,
speaking of mange, and I think we've talked about it before, how much less mange we have in coyotes now that we've been taking them out.
Don't ever tell anybody that I've had this argument with people. I'm like, we have a healthier population because of what we do.
Sure.
Well,
but in the first couple of years, man, we'd shoot mangy ones once a week.
Yeah. All the time, yeah.
Well,
and
you know what kills me is you see these, and I commend these people, I really do in a way. For some reason, my algorithm for Facebook is off the Chizards. So I get the strangest shit that I have no interest in, but I've been getting these wildlife rescues from all over, and they're like, oh, trying to nurse this poor boy, and it's a red, and this thing's got mange so bad it's begging to be shot.
Right.
I mean, it's like, and then me being me, I keep up on it, so I'll watch. Next day, I'll go to it. That's how they get you. Then you're clicking.
Yeah, follow.
So well, I didn't follow. I just refind it and go and look, and the damn thing ends up dying. Okay, so here's the thing: I've never seen one come out of that.
So here's the thing, which weird because the same algorithm thing popped up with coyote hunting and fox hunting and all that stuff, and then somebody had posted that there was a mangy fox or whatever it was, coyote. You can go to your vet and get I think it's some powder stuff or something, and then you can leave food out with that powder in it, and it'll kill those parasites just like anything. Think about it. If your own dog got it, you would go to the vet, they'd prescribe something, So it's just a parasite. It's the same thing. You give ivermectin to your horse or whatever parasite type of shit that they got going on. So,
COVID.
well,
No, why?
we don't have to
say
go
it.
there, but you know what I'm saying.
There was ranchers all over doing
Oh,
it.
I know.
So,
Shooting themselves
and
up with
that's-
ivermectin when they were getting COVID, and it was working.
Yeah. Well, it's most, so kind of tangent thing, most human ailments are parasites of some sort.
Right.
Which you don't have like cancer and all that shit
Yeah.
too. And like that's you
Now,
don't
there's
have
a
you don't
rabbit
have to
hole-
believe it. You don't
There's a
have
rabbit
to
hole
believe
with
it, but it
ivermectin
is.
and cancer too.
Yeah.
You can
It
really fall into one.
The benzazine,
Yeah.
whatever shit, whatever,
Yeah.
all that stuff. I mean, not really this like natural shit you can take. You don't have to take ivermectin. It's like, black walnut and some other something wood, whatever. This dude, garlic. Now, I think garlic will kill most gut bacteria, parasites, and stuff like
That's why I
that.
try to
It's
eat
just
a
so
lot of
much.
garlic.
Yeah, it's a lot. I fuck with garlic whether I got parasites or not.
I fucking love garlic.
Yeah. I could not be having the
Right.
parasite fucking thing, and I'll still
My
eat
father
it, but-
makes this stuff he's got this huge jar, and he puts Italian hot peppers in it, like
Yeah.
the little ones and shit.
Yeah.
And he makes like this with vinegar.
Yeah.
He like pickles it himself or whatever. And with garlic, he'll chop garlic
Yeah.
up and like just throw cloves of, and he eats spoonfuls of this before he eats dinner.
There's-
It's like heartburn in a jar.
There's so many like weeds
He
in your lawn
never, yes,
that
he
you don't realize are good
never
for you.
gets sick. Never, not
But that's what I'm
cold,
talking about.
nothing. It's because he eats that shit out of that jar. I'm telling you.
Most prescription stuff are used to like counter symptoms,
Yeah.
not the actual problems. You're like, oh, I have a cough. I'm like, all right, well, take this cough medicine. I'm like, bro, eat some honey. That shit's antimicrobial,
Right.
antibacterial.
Right.
Honey, dude, you can put honey on a cut
Yeah,
and it'll heal faster.
yeah. Yeah,
You know what I
sure.
mean?
He's
It's
right.
like Neosporin. Dude. It's the best.
Dandelions.
Yeah. The milk from dandelion weeds. Yeah.
Josh
that
is
stuff.
like, you guys are
Mullen,
fucking
no.
weird.
Mullen, all that
Mullen,
stuff. You don't
yeah.
realize all that stuff grows in your backyard, dude. You guys are cutting it down
My
with your
wife's a
lawnmower.
witch, man. I realize.
Yeah.
I got there's
Yeah,
stuff
I
in there
see.
that she makes that fire cider and all
Yeah.
like, and you get like a chest cold,
Yeah.
and it's that fire
Just
cider is fucking rancid.
Either onions or garlic, or onions and garlic in honey. Let it ferment for a couple weeks, and it thins the honey
Yeah.
out to like a cough syrup. Buddy, it does not get any better.
It's the best
Cough
stuff
syrup or anything, and it's actually healing shit. It's
What do they call
not
'em,
just
tinctures?
suppressing.
Is that
Yeah,
what they
well,
call 'em?
whether it's a tincture or whatever, yeah.
Ever. Yeah, she's big on
It depends on all that stuff.
I
but-
believe in that stuff 100%.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh,
I don't know if we can cure. I don't know how we got on this, but oh my god,
Well, we were talking about
Mange.
on dogs and stuff, and like I said, it's just it's
we've seen
parasitic
less
thing.
of it because I think 100%.
because we've shot a lot of.
We've shot all the bad out.
I was out with somebody the other night, and they were talking about how if you shoot them, they breed twice as much and all
Oh,
that stuff, and
Jesus.
that's kind of a PETA myth,
Yeah.
where it's really what what happens, and
They
I
don't
think
have-
we've touched on this before,
Yeah.
where it's like really what happens is like, so say there's 20 dogs in an area, and if you killed 10 of those dogs, instead of having 4 puppies, they'll have 5 puppies or
Yeah.
6 puppies. But that also depends on how many rabbits, how many squirrels, how
Sure.
much mice and all that stuff's in the area.
Yeah,
you know
they
what
get
I mean?
this argument is
But
this
when-
is like beating a dead
But
fucking
when
horse.
you keep up, and the thing is, like, those mange coyotes, those foxes, they're always looking for a free meal. They're always coming to calls. They're the first ones at the call. They're the
Yeah.
first ones at the bait piles because they have the parasites in their eyes and whatever else. So like whatever easy meal. I mean, they're all opportunistic, predators. But at the same time,
I hate mange.
they come in. They're always the first ones at the pile. Man, look back at those.
your trail cameras?
The mangy one's always there, dude.
Yeah.
He was there during the day the other day at
Yeah.
like 4 o'clock, 3 o'clock, or whatever. So
Yeah, I saw that.
When
I was like, man, that's a
Yeah.
tall possum.
when you consider that,
It's a big mo.
when you consider that stuff and how many coyotes we kill, it's usually those like the sick or the less fortunate,
I like that.
less fortunate ones that come
We
out.
shall cleanse.
But
We haven't done any cleansing though. It's been kind of slow.
Yeah.
I mean, I shot that one mangy one
Yeah.
that night when I called in 10. There was one mangy one out of all those. The rest of them are just absolutely beautiful,
Right.
full, thick coats. Not even a touch of any, disability.
When's the last one we shot? Remember, it had a bullet hole in it or something.
That was
What?
Um,
What, a mangy one?
no. It was
Was it you?
no, he shot it. It was that when oh, okay, hang on.
What are we talking
Processing. Buffering. My brain is buffering.
Buffering.
Because I'm trying to say where it was without saying where it was.
Yeah.
The big
But-
field
Yeah.
up there.
Yeah.
It was a couple weeks after opening weekend.
Possum field?
Oh, that's one of the ones we clipped. We think.
Yeah.
No, the big cow farm we go to. The big.
Oh,
field.
okay.
when you and I went,
Where Jack Sparrow was.
Yeah.
Jack Sparrow. It was that night. It was Jack Sparrow night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That one had a wound in it.
Yeah, on its back.
Yeah.
It was all pussy.
Sorry.
All pussy.
Yeah.
We got him.
Yeah, that Jack Sparrow night was...
Took a couple
one
weeks,
for
but
the
we
books.
finished the job.
Yeah. So that's the second time.
Well, you did... I was like, yeah, you did one here, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Same-
had that
that
one
was
here.
way worse than that, though.
Yeah, it went under the armpit,
Yeah,
just
that
kind of
was
through
like-
the skin and not
I
into
didn't
any muscle.
Ugh. That thing was gross.
Yeah. No, well.
Any hooski. That's what we do.
It happens sometimes, You just try and get a shot when you can take a shot. Sometimes it's 2 inches to
Well,
the right.
tonight I
and that's
missed
the
one
difference
tonight on the
between
bay
in the-
pile, and it's like I was rushing it, and I shouldn't have, and I was not in a tripod, and I should have been. And,
Oh, that was earlier tonight?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
and I just fudged it, man, which sucks because it was a pretty dog.
I mean, you use an OG gear, though,
Yeah.
right? Isn't that what you said?
The Wraith, yeah.
I mean, I guess if you had your...
I just didn't want to
Gator
go
out there.
all the way down in the layer, and
That's
my gun's
fair.
plugged in right now, so the cap's off it. You know what I mean? It's all
Yeah.
spread out.
Plug your guns in, kids.
Right. Yeah, very important. Charge your batteries.
Let my disadvantage tonight be your lesson.
That's why I make sure when I get home, everything goes back on the charger.
Yeah. I mean, it was. I literally took it off the charger to go put it on that tripod and then just left it on. My gun has never seen dead internal battery. No,
I've done it
never once.
before. Got out there and I'm like, turn it on, shuts off. Turn it on, shut. I'm like,
I've hot swapped the C50 batteries, which you can hot swap, but
yeah.
Definitely did.
never the internal battery. I think the
Being
longest,
dead.
Yeah, the longest night I think I was like maybe 50% on my internal battery, but I had a second,
God damn.
secondary battery I could hot swap in there. But
Well, in my chest pack, I have 2 extra batteries for my light, and I got 2 extra batteries for my scope.
same. I think I've got. Well, I had 4, but I think Chip took one last year. C50 batteries. So I got three spare C50 batteries. I have 1 spare. My Helion, my scanner. I have 1 spare battery for that, and then I have 2 or 3 of the, like the Sniper Hog lights. I bought an aftermarket one that instead of actually charging the battery in the charger, it has a Type C
really? You
right
plug it
in the
into
side
it?
of the battery, and it's like 5,000 milliamp instead of 3,500 milliamp. And I tell you what, man, that battery just lasts. I've never had to change that thing out. And there's nights where I've gone like 3 or 4 nights in a row and then been like, you know what? I actually haven't charged that battery in a while. I should do that. But, yeah, I forget the name brand of it. I can pull it out of the thing,
I've
actually.
seen those before with the
Yeah, the USB plugs in the side.
I wonder
of
if
them.
they were better. Batteries are always a tough thing. Well, my hog light, I don't charge all the time,
I don't either.
and I
And
should.
I probably should, but if it dies while we're out, it's easy enough to swap in the dark.
Ellie's looking for
I
me.
mean, do you guys run like the Sniper Hog
Yeah,
batteries? Like no aftermarket brands?
I have some, but I never need them.
No.
What aftermarket brands do you Just like Amazon stuff?
No, it's something JP sent me, so they're probably top of the line. or they're junk.
Well, so this one, I don't know, the number on, so it says night core. I actually think that came out of a flashlight that I bought off of Amazon, but it's night core, so it's one of the 21700 batteries. Yeah. The little number on there is NL2150R, and it's a 500 milliamp, and it has a Type-C charger port right in the top of it. But buddy, that thing, I've literally there's been
hot
where I thought about it, and I'm like, man, I've been out like 3 or 4 times, like hunting all night, and that thing has not died. When you plug it in, it turns this little green light or a red light, so the red light turns on when you charge
has an
it.
Indicator, nice.
Yeah, so it has like the indicator and stuff
Amazon
on there
special?
too. But well, as I said, I think it came out of a flashlight because I have a night core flashlight, and I think I got it with that. But
I should have set that thing up out there. I knew I should have set that up out
They're
there.
over at the cottage.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, well, I shot at them here.
who was that?
coyotes.
My cameras are going on.
Yeah, your Tactic cameras, right?
No, they're not Tacticam. They're those. I actually got a replacement sent to me.
Oh, the
One-
Hunt
yeah.
Smart stuff.
That's a nice one.
What was it stealth camera or something?
Yep.
Where's that at?
Over the hill on the other side of the barn.
Oh, we got to wrap this up.
Can't go anywhere yet. Well, I mean, you guys can.
we
You're more
can.
than, You're more than welcome. Just, start trucking, get up there by, where we all stood on top of the knoll there.
Yep.
Where is that? That's at the barn.
Yeah, so you go up by the barn, and when you're looking towards the...
Oh, the other side of that field.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so like 3 fields over, 4 fields over.
They're there.
Pretty active. Holy shit.
Let's do it. All right, guys, we hate to cut it short.
Shortest episode ever.
Yeah, 45 minutes.
Well, I think our first episode it was like 45.
No,
Yeah.
I can't go. You guys...
No, it's all good.
Pierre's unplugging his gun right now.
Putting his battery back in his light.
Yeah, I've gotten out on the stand and forgot my battery and my tail cap. Just hanging out, doing nothing.
Oh, jeez.
Left it on the gun vise, because I
Yeah.
took it apart and actually charged it.
Luckily, I've got good friends that gave me a little battery pack to charge my
Yeah.
gun with.
Yeah.
And I got to CJ's. I plugged into the Josh's battery pack. What are we doing
really?
right now?
'Tis active.
Holy shit. Well, maybe that. Hopefully
I mean,
that's
can
a
we
good
call them
sign
across
for
the field? Let's just bring the microphones and shit out there.
Just carry the table out in the
My
field.
fucking kitchen table out in the
on the
field.
hunt.
Wife is like, "What the fuck are you guys doing?" Well, there's coyotes at the camera. We didn't feel
Why
like
is my
finishing
table in the middle of the
podcast."
field?
Yeah.
I don't know why they're not popping up.
Headphone listeners, we apologize.
Yeah. Yeah, for the train horn.
No, not the train horn, the gunshots.
Oh.
Yeah.
The Bucks are still holding their horns.
I have one. There was 2 giant 6s. You could tell they were super young. Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one for sure. There was
Still
2
holding.
huge 6s that were like just to the outside of the ears. They were super young this year that we let walk, and one come past the trail camera I think like a week or so ago, and it had one of them was missing already. So,
Oh, yeah, he dropped
no,
one?
that was probably like 3 or 4 weeks ago now, but yeah, some of them drop early, some of them drop later.
I'm trying to get this to work. Anywho-ski. That's my new
Yeah.
word. Hooski.
Huskies.
Hooskies.
I was going to ask if you've been watching Bar None. No?
No.
I'm bummed I didn't make it for the last podcast episode where you were talking about your double.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah. Yeah, that
Double
was
trouble.
that was
Double
fun,
trouble.
man.
I almost had
That
a
was
double
fun.
tonight, but it was a big whiff.
I was so excited about that, man. Which I didn't realize that Josh never shot a double either. So like we get up to the field, we get set up, and I'm just kind of explaining like, hey, there's like 20, 30 feet here where like if you're in the middle of this little cut, you can't see the corners of the field.
Golly,
I
sorry.
says, so you got to be kind of spread out a little bit. And So I set the call up, and then he walks up to the little cut, and I walk up there, and as I'm meeting him, I see him like leaning on his gun. I'm like, "What are you doing?" He's like, "Shh, right here, right here." I'm like, "Oh shit, my bad, buddy." So I'm like trying to scramble and set my gun up, and sure enough, man, there's one in the field. So he shoots that one, and it kind of limping towards the corner. So we're both everything's really quiet, and we're like either waiting for it to fall or like take a second shot, and then it was like,
bang,
boom,
Yeah.
same time.
Like watching the video of it,
Yeah.
you can't hear 2 gunshots.
Nope.
Yeah.
You hear
So
one.
I'm sitting there, and I'm like, fuck yeah, dude, hell yeah, because Josh has had a little bit of a dry start here, so I'm like hyping my guy up, you know, and hanging on him, and then he's like pushing me, and I'm like, what are you doing? He's like, there's another one.
Well,
I'm
you
like,
saw
Jesus
it.
Christ.
You saw it. You picked up your scanner, and you saw it.
I didn't see the second one.
You didn't?
No, you saw it. I don't know
could've
what you
sworn-
remember.
I could've
I'm
sworn
literally
it was you.
hanging on you, like arm around your neck, being like, "Fuck yeah, dude! Fuck yeah! I'm so,
So
hyped you
Pierre's
killed
a
one."
hugger.
So he, well,
So
I,
I
well,
messed up
like I
that
said,
story.
Josh has only shot a couple. He's like I said, he's had a kind of dry start to the year, so I'm hyped for my buddy, and he's like, all of a sudden, like you know, you get like the elbow to the chest kind of thing, like hold up, and he's like, "There's another one in the field right there." I'm like, "Holy shit!" So I go back to my gun, and I got the scanner up. I look at him, find him in the scanner, spin my gun around to where he is, and then trying to squeeze him. I never racked another round in there. But prior to that, me trying to squeeze that shot off, he is just like quiet, and then all of a sudden he's like, "You want to take the shot, or you want me to take it?" And I was like, "Well, you got one." I was like, "Let me
Yeah, right.
shoot second." I'm on him, and nothing happens. I'm like, "Dude, you got to take him, man. I don't know what's happening. My gun's not working right now."
I've done that
You know, in the
before.
panic. Well, I never. It's like squeeze rack as fast as I can. And for some reason, I was so hyped for Josh getting a coyote that I just never racked another round. So we're like sitting there for a second. I was like, "Dude, I was like, take him. But had Josh said that he had, like, I guess, had I ever heard Josh say that he never shot a double, I would have already been like, "Dude, fucking take that second dog." I'm just glad it worked out that way. I just wish you would have said that you'd never shot a double before.
There wasn't time to
I'd have gave you that
conversate.
Well, I mean, but how long have we been hanging out now? Years now, and I still just,
Yeah.
I guess I just never
It's never come up.
or I've heard it and it never stayed in my brain that you've never shot a double before, and I'm just like so stoked that's the way that worked out.
We dropped the first one at 12:25.
Yeah.
Turned my recording off. Started the recording at 12:25.
Yeah.
So it was less than a minute.
Yeah. I remember like hanging on Josh and being like, "Yeah, fuck yeah, dude, fuck yeah." And then he's like elbowing me off of him, and he's like, hold on. I don't know how you remember that any different.
I could have sworn that you had picked up your scanner and saw it, said, "Hey, there's a second one," and we both got on our guns. You were having trouble. You're like, "What the hell's wrong with my gun? What's wrong with my gun?" "Oh, I think the safety's on." I hear a click.
That click. So I lifted the bolt instead of like charging it. I just lifted the bolt
Because
and
I
put it
bumped
right back
mine
down.
to where the bolt.
Yeah,
It's
just
half-
out of battery.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I did the same thing. So instead of like charging it, like
Just
sliding it back, I just lifted it and dropped it back
Yeah,
down
done
to
that.
reset the pin. And then it was like click, and I went, "Josh, it's not working. Just take the shot." But I swear that it was him that saw it. I mean, I could be wrong. I mean, I was hyped. I'm just in the fucking moment,
right,
just
right.
hyped for my buddy.
My
I just
knees
remember-
were shaking side to side, probably 2 inches. I was so amped up.
Super fun when he shoots.
I may have.
That's the best part.
I mean, now I'm trying to replay it in my head, and like maybe I saw it first, but I don't know. I feel like I did not, but I could.
Hey,
be
you know
wrong.
what? The snow's going now. We could probably won't be so bad walking.
Not so
Not so crunchy.
crunchy.
Oh God, last week
It's
was terrible.
brutal. Yeah. Well, it melt. Well, you get that like hot during the day and then
Yeah.
cold at night, so that like
We start walking in.
ice
I'm like,
layers,
don't even
everything.
bother, man. We're gonna make a ton of fucking
Mm-hmm.
noise. There's nothing you can do about
oh,
it.
you
crunchy.
scan on the way in,
Yeah.
set up, and turn the call on.
Oh, well, that's another thing that happened to us last week down
What's
south. So Finn and I were in that big field there.
Yeah.
And playing the e-caller, ripping some howls on the rush
Yeah, we
call.
were back and forth.
And all of a sudden, up on the hill across the field from me, you hear laughter. Some guy laughing.
Yeah, so they're hanging out.
Hanging out outside. That's cool, whatever, you know.
Right.
It was a decent night. It was foggy as hell.
Warm.
Yep, nice night. All of a sudden, I hear...
Oh, man, he was mad.
Guy is up on the hill howling at me.
So I howled back at him.
I howl at him. He's up there going...
I was like, yeah, it don't sound too good, man. It don't sound too good.
So,
The
yeah,
fog
that
really killed us down
Yeah.
there.
So, scanning with the thermal,
You could see.
you don't see the fog in the thermal.
No.
It was
No.
getting a little fuzzy, but
Yeah, it
Well, you
gets
get a
hazy.
haze. Yeah, you get a weird little haze.
it wasn't bad. I could still see really far out.
Then you get down behind your gun, and it's just a wall white.
So I noticed the fog. I get on the gun, see how far out I can see, and I range it. It was like 250. Okay, that's still fine.
Not bad. So you see him coming with the thermal, and then
Right,
pick him.
and you have time to get on your gun, get him. A few minutes later, do it again, 136. It's getting tight. A few minutes later, do it again. I get zeros. The rangefinder can't even see the ground. I'm like, I radio him. I was like, dude, this is just dumb.
Yeah.
I can't see.
I wanted to
anything.
stay because we drove all the way down there.
Well, we did. We went up to the other field.
Yeah.
A lot of those scopes, you see, they have like the fucking rangefinder, and then they have like a BDC in them. So like you click it with the rangefinder, and then like a secondary red dot pops up
Yeah.
where you're supposed to aim. So
Yeah.
it's like 500 yards. It even corrects like windage and spin drift.
Well, yeah.
and shit
So
like
both
that.
are so the DNT and the AGM both have ballistic calculators. in
Yeah,
them.
yeah, yeah.
But you gotta have the grain of your bullet and everything.
Right.
put
Yeah,
in.
I imagine you have to type.
But
that.
I don't know. I mean, I guess it's kind of accurate.
What we need,
I mean, yeah, but you're talking about inches, bro.
Right.
You know what I mean?
we need to
We need to try it.
get a chronograph
Yep.
because the box says for mine is like 33.25,
Yep.
but I have a 20-inch barrel.
Do you type all that information into your
Yep.
On the AGM,
into the scope?
Yep.
Yeah.
You
Yep.
go into ballistic calculator and you tell them the bullet,
Grain,
grain,
twist.
muzzle velocity.
Oh, so you type all that into the BDC?
Yeah.
Oh,
Because
nice.
the DNT does it too. So you turn the
Nice.
rangefinder on. The thing
Yeah.
ranges it. You click it again, it gives you a shooting solution.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, because
You're like submarine or something.
I see
figuring
some
it
of
out.
them that just do like your lift, but then there's some of them that'll do like
it does it
your
all.
left and right
Oh,
comp too.
Well,
yeah.
to do wind. That's something you would have to put in, but that's difficult because
Well, spin drift is spin drift, so
Yes.
it's really far.
right. That's
500-600 yards and stuff.
I don't want
you
to say
start
that's
to
like
get
a
little
set
spin drift,
parameter, but to be able to put in windage. All right, say you're facing north, wind is west to east. Then you get a coyote that comes out of the northwest. That wind is going to be different
Yeah.
from when you're shooting
Yeah.
true north. So for
I just guess.
windage calculator, that would be tough. But like as far as
It's
elevation,
It's never
don't
really too
guess.
far off. We were shooting one day on like a little bit of a windy day out in that the possum field there, shooting from the house out into that field, it was like 600 yards at a Kansas tannerite, and he just held for elevation, and you saw that round hit like I saw it hit like 6 inches, and before he shot, I was like, you should hold a little bit for
little over.
wind,
That's all I do.
not even over. To the right for the
Yeah.
wind coming across
Yeah, that's
the
what I mean,
field.
over, not-
he shot and missed, and I said same elevation, just pull it like 6 inches, and at 600 yards, it was like 6 inches with that little bit of wind. So, I mean, I guess you can kind of comp that in the field where you're like,
Yeah.
depending on how far you're shooting.
So if
200
it's
to
a left
300
or right,
yards. Where we
so think
normally
about it like
shoot.
this: like the one I shot at 420, 402. If it's left or right wind, and the dog is facing left, so like when I come down on him, settle in, I'll instead of settling in, off the head down into the shoulder,
Yeah.
I'll just move it more towards where the
front.
head is.
Yeah,
Sure.
so
Front.
you're either going to hit the shoulders or you're going to hit center mass.
Right.
Right.
So you don't ever want to go the other way.
Right.
You want to be
go shoot into the wind.
Yeah, you want to make sure you're paying attention if it's
Right.
right to left or left to right. And
Yeah.
it's not, I mean, because the only reason why I don't want to say know this is because when we shoot the plates here.
Yeah.
Because if we have a crosswind, we hold over.
Well, we do this thing with archery stuff. So if you're shooting even 20 or 30 yards with a bow and arrow, that wind will fucking pull that arrow really far. So if you take your bow and you tip it with the wind, depending on how far the wind, like if the wind's blowing a little bit, you tip it with the wind a little bit.
Does that work?
You know why?
Why?
Because your sight is here and your arrow is here. And when
So
you
you're
pull your sight
automatic.
to the
Oh.
left, it pushes your arrow to the right. So when you're sitting in a really windy stand, instead of being perfectly vertical with your bow, if that wind's blowing right to left, you just tip the top of your bow to your left and it pushes your arrow to the right. So when that arrow comes out, it just comes out to the right, depending on how bad
And
the
it
wind's
does
blowing.
work.
And it comps it, yeah. It 100%. So
But
you
you
don't
have to-
you don't
so-
actually have to aim with a level bow to the right. You just tip your bow a tiny bit.
Speaking of
makes
bows,
sense.
did you buy that thermal setup for your bow yet? So you can try to shoot a coyote?
No. Oh, God, I want to.
I think you should.
want to.
Because
That'd be wild.
you got to be the one. Like,
Let me-
I don't have a bow, so.
Let me get a couple more jobs in. And I'll do it.
Anybody need any plumbing done? We need some stuff.
Yeah.
Did they
Yeah,
say how much that thing was?
I looked it up, and I don't want to guess because I'd be probably off, but I want to say that it was not that expensive, like under $1,000 or something.
Yeah.
It was like a $700 thing or something. I forget what it was that I sent you. I'll double check it. But yeah, man, could you imagine hunting thermal with a bow?
Right.
That'd be
Dude, let's
crazy.
go.
I think it could be done.
Of course it can.
Well, I know you can.
If
you
there's
can shoot
anybody
100
who can
yards.
do it,
Yeah.
there's
So I mean,
anybody who
so
can
we
do
got to
it.
get them into 100 yards.
Let's go.
So we just pick a tight
I'm
field,
here for it.
a nice tight one, and get right in there.
There's plenty of fields like that.
Yeah, I know.
We got plenty like that.
Right
Yeah.
up, right up here.
We ain't been there. We
And how
probably
many?
should go there.
I mean, and how many times we got how many times we got 300 or 400 yard field and we call them into 100 yards
Yeah.
anyway.
Oh, yeah.
You
Yeah.
know?
We can hit that one first.
Yep.
On the way out.
I don't know which way the wind's blowing tonight.
Supposed to be west northwest.
Is it
That
cold? I'm kind of
is
I'm kind of a
a-
sissy these days.
25.
I can do that.
Top of the world, it's blowing from the bait pile to your face backwards. What's that? That's got to be an easterly wind then, right? Blowing from the west out to the
Yeah.
east. With a slight little
that
north?
would be a southwest wind.
No, I think it'd be north.
Is it north?
Well, I don't know how they
No,
call
it would
them.
be north. Yeah, you're
So it'd be
right.
northeast.
Because the bait pile's down in the right
yeah,
corner.
right on the
Well,
southwest
yeah.
side of the field, so it blows up and out. I don't know how they say that. It was
Just
like
use our app.
if everybody goes, "Oh, it's a south wind," I'm like, does that mean it's
What's it
blowing
say?
out of the south or to
West
the south?
northwest.
West northwest.
Yeah.
Yeah,
If they
so it
say
was
if
in
it's a
my
south
face
wind,
at the
it means
top
it's
of the
coming
world.
out of the south.
Yeah, at the top of the world, it was in my face and then slightly pulling towards.
Yeah, but again, that goes like we were just saying earlier. Hills and valleys and shit change
Yeah.
wind direction.
Oh yeah, all swirls it a little, but
Right.
it ain't too
And we
bad.
got like no moon.
Super dark. No, is that what is it? Warning crescent. Okay.
Waning crescent. So
Waning.
that's we're almost new moon.
New moon is fire for
Yeah,
us.
yeah, it's got to be like a northeast wind blowing to the northeast. Like I said, I don't know. It's one of those like dumb things that I just
So
never
actually-
realized. If it said like it's a south wind, does that mean it's coming from the south or blowing
Yes.
to
Winds
the
are named
south?
from where they are
Oh.
prevailing from.
Yeah.
Where
So-
they're coming from? So if
Yes.
it's a south wind, it's actually blowing north.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, oh, that's like when like like I can tie my shoes, but
Right.
like
Well,
I can
hey, we're
count
all
to
about
10,
learning here,
and I
so.
can count to 10 pretty good. When I look at my weather app and it says it's a south wind, I go, wait, does that mean it's blowing south, or that it's coming from the south,
Out of,
blowing
yeah.
north?
Yeah.
I was like that.
So
too.
coming from, apparently.
Yes.
All right.
It's funny, we were grinding some stumps and some real gnarly stuff to our tub grinder. And like we try to set that thing up so the wind's blowing away from it because the fines from the tub always plug the radiator.
Sure.
It's like a common thing with that thing.
Oh,
And,
yeah.
so we were set up and and Dad's grinding and it's just fucking plugging it and he's mad and He's like, I don't understand. Wind is supposed to be out of the north today. I said, well, let me teach you something I learned about wind. In my hobby. Geography has a lot to do with it.
Yeah.
And I said, you're down here in the valley. It's going to change.
Oh,
because
sure.
of
Swirls.
And he's looking at me with his head tipped. Oh, whatever. That's what the news said, you know? And I'm like, well, it changes because of where you're at.
But
You
no
know,
terrain.
if you're
That's
a
what
flat
the-
plain,
Yeah.
okay.
Different
That's what the
story.
wind hitting me in the face says.
Yeah.
I just
super
happen to
mad that
turn
day.
the other directions and swirling.
He's like, I don't know nothing about all that fancy stuff. I'm like, well,
Fancy stuff.
yeah. You guys in your night snipe rifles.
Night snipe.
Night snipe. And I'm like, Dad, they're
Night
just
snipe.
you know, whatever. I remember the first time he looked through mine, he was like, oh, good thing we didn't have these.
Oh.
My
There's
dad
another
said the
little,
same
like-
thing.
Yeah.
There's another like token saying. Remember the last time I was here, what we were talking about with the trigger?
Yeah.
The trigger frenulum.
Yeah. The frenulum.
He's like, anytime I shoot, instead of like
Yeah.
putting center,
I gotta
finger in
touch
the
the
center
point.
of the trigger, because he goes down to the point, and I jokingly was like, oh, like the frenulum
Yeah.
of the trigger.
Where the sensitive
Yeah.
spot is.
So exactly. Yeah.
You're not wrong.
Yeah.
I know.
So now we have an inside joke of the frenulum of the
Yeah.
trigger.
I don't like flat triggers. It's
No.
got to have a frenulum.
You gotta be down on the I mean, you can still have a frenulum on the flat
Not a
trigger. It
straight
just-
out guy.
You know,
I'm a
it
bent
doesn't.
guy.
Yeah, it doesn't hook. Yeah.
Oh, what the hell is
That's
that
fucked
called? What's that called? There's a name for that. Peyronie's disease.
It's a disease?
Yeah.
Yeah. When it
If
like,
it goes too far.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah.
or you can break. You can break it and like.
What?
Turn, like if you strain the muscle hard enough, it'll turn to the left or the right. Yeah.
I can't.
Anyway, one predator after dark.
Oh,
Yeah, holy
jeez.
shit. Let's not talk about that no more.
It makes for a fun podcast night. Anyway, is that camera still going off? What's
No,
up?
it's quiet. I'm checking the wife's location.
Rolling yet?
Yeah. On her way.
Sweet. All
She's
right.
actually about to pull in.
Okay. Well, I mean, we've had fun.
What do we do?
We're going to go
We
kill
talk
stuff,
about
hopefully.
frenulums, or we're gonna go kill some shit?
We'll kill some stuff for a little while.
Yeah. All right.
Okay? Does that sound like a good idea?
I'm
Yeah.
here for it, Daddy. I'm here for it.
So, folks, go check out the sponsors.
Yes.
Tell them
We appreciate
One Predator sent you.
every one of them.
You can find podcasts Apple, Spotify, YouTube, Amazon. Check out our website, onepredatorhunts.com. Follow us on the Facebook page. Subscribe on YouTube. We're at 76 now.
76?
76 as of today. Get us to 100. You don't have to watch the videos.
Just subscribe.
Just subscribe. it would make our hearts very happy if we hit 100.
Josh is treading water.
Is-
with this
are those-
YouTube fucking thing, man.
Did the hats and T-shirts or hoodies come in yet, or no?
Oh.
SKB has got stuff coming from.
Yes. SKB.
Yes, merch.
Yes.
There's a link on our website to get our merch.
Yes, you can get a T-shirt. It goes right to them.
So check out SKB.
Somebody bought one.
I don't think we hollered them out earlier, but
Yeah,
Yeah.
no. Yeah.
holler.
Dang it.
Add them to the
We'll get
list.
better.
We're trying.
They know how much we appreciate it. I talked to them this week and
Yeah.
ordered your stuff and
Perfect.
ordered
High
some
type.
stuff for us. And, you know,
Yeah.
if you want a shirt and you want to look cool while you're shooting coyotes, you got to look the coolest.
That's right, baby.
There's things, there's parameters.
Listen, the
right?
coyotes care.
No, yeah. Number
Coyotes
one,
care.
you gotta have a custom rush call. Number two, you gotta shoot the best caliber ever made. So you gotta have a 223.
Number 3, you
And
gotta
number
have
three,
the fucking,
you gotta have a One Predator shirt. If you have all three of those things, I guarantee you,
We call it
you're
the
gonna shoot
trifecta.
more coyotes.
Oh,
right,
boy.
trifecta.
Yeah,
That's all I'm saying.
Here comes the
Trifecta.
hate mail.
yeah,
Disgusting.
yeah. Disgusting.
Where has she
Oh,
been?
I think we chased her off
Did she-
because people who try to get a rise out of you, and we make a fucking joke out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It don't work that way.
Right.
Like,
Well,
oh, you're not really bothered.
It was
enough.
the same
Yeah.
thing growing up. If you were the short kid, everybody's like, "What's up, shorty?" And then you're like, "Yeah, I know I'm short." They're like, "All right, well, he doesn't give a fuck about being
Right.
short, so
I
we're
guess
not going
that
to pick
don't
on him
work."
about that anymore."
disgusting.
As
All
always, folks, thanks for joining us here. And we'll catch you in the next one.
Later.